Hello, good morning, and welcome to Lee with Love. I'm still doing the return of senders, returns all the energy back to whomever is putting it out. So these are the ones that I did yesterday. It's going out. It went out. There's no residue. There's no nothing. I'm like, you know what? Karma happens to people that are doing bad things, you can't escape karma. Karma is gonna come. You can't hide from it. You can't move to another place. Like karma is going to find you. Karma is a spiritual thing. Karma is it's the way you treat people. It's the things that you do. When you're doing fucked up things to people and you're always making things happen and you're forcing things to happen in a bad way, it's going to come back to you. Karma's gonna find you, and then it's like, you know what? I'm trying like not to laugh. I'm trying, trying not to laugh. That's why I was like, oh, I'm sorry for laughing because I'm like, people are gonna be like, this bitch is laughing, and all this stuff is happening. All this stuff is happening to them, and I'm laughing at you. Yes, I am laughing at you. Like, you don't got a question. That's not a question. I am laughing. Like, if I know and you're going through some shit because of what you did, yeah, I'm laughing. I am laughing. I'm laughing at you. Yes. Yes, I am. But I'm going to try to keep a straight face. Return ascenders. Return ascenders are very effective in returning negative energy. That's all a return ascender does. It returns energy back to where it came from. So it's like people are they're throwing energy at you, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, where's all of this coming from? Like, I live. It's like I'm not in people's face. I don't have friends. I don't be around people. So it's like, when energy comes my way or energy's around, or it's like I know what it is, and I just have to stay calm. Stay calm. Don't react. Don't act up. Don't start talking crazy. Don't start talking. Don't start talking your shit, because then you're going to get caught up in it. And it's like, you know what? Let it pass. It's going to pass. The death spell. It's like whoever did the death spell is like, I don't know what they want. It was like, it's a death spell. They did a death spell because it's like squeezing of the heart. When it comes to things like that, I stay still. I stay still. I don't even go to the gym. I stay still because it's like, it's pressure. And then I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I have to pay attention to my body. I got to pay attention to what's going on, what's happening to my body. So I don't move around. But I know when somebody's doing stuff because my face is always itching. I'm like, but I pay attention, when something is wrong, when something is off, when it's my head, when it's a part of my, I just pay attention and I stay still. I stay still. I drink water, But let me get into the return ascenders. Let me find my little knife. Hold on. I got my knife and stuff. So, and then it's like, I stay still. When something is going on, or they fucking with me, I stay still. And it's like energy. At the same time, I feel the energy. I go to the gym, and I'm in the gym for hours, and I just do cardio. I started just doing cardio because I would do the machines, but I was gaining weight, and I'm like, I'm trying not to gain weight, and I kept gaining weight. The scale kept going up. Like, it never went down. It was always going up. I'm like, oh my God, it's going down now. But I just pay attention. I do the cleansing. I do my cleansing every day. The splash helps too, because the splash is like, when I do the salt goes on your body and you wipe it away. Okay. It goes on your body and then it stays because it's going to dry. It's going to dry on your body and then it stays on your body. That's how it works. When it's on you and it's just on you and you're like, that's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all I gotta do. Be with love, splash. and I make it and I use it myself because I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna let this energy affect my life. I got too much to do. Return ascenders are effective for anyone. Anyone. A return ascender. All it takes is for you to carve in it. Return ascender, carve in it with your knife. You get your little knife and you carve in it. Return to sender. 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 Return is RETURN. Is return. Let me show you. I do this all the time. The return to sender, you can see it says return to sender. It's 3 words. Return to sender, and that's it. So I'm gonna just do one. I did one earlier because I was burning the ancestor money. I didn't add the black salt or anything. I was like, you know what? It's a return to sender. Because what makes a return to sender is you carving in it with the knife. You writing those 3 words, return to sender. And that's what makes the return to sender. I am so sorry, New York City. New York City. I don't know how many, I have like 3,000 videos. I think like in every video you hear the noise. I can't hide it. Even when the window's closed, you still hear it. It's like New York City. I'm in the Bronx. I'm in the South Bronx, you know. But return of senders returns the energy back to whoever put it out there. You can add the black salt if you have it available. If not, it's also fine. What matters is your intention. What are your intentions? My intentions is I want to return all this energy back to wherever it came from. When I do the return to sender, oh my God. When I do the return to sender, it sends the energy back. That's what it does. It just sends it back. It sends it back to wherever it came from. It doesn't matter who did it. I don't care. I don't care who did it. You throwing stuff at me, you gonna regret that. You gonna regret the day that you sat there and wanted to do some shit to me. I know how to do. I know how to return it. I know how to cleanse myself. And the whole thing is, it just makes me stronger. It makes me better. It makes me wiser. You think I'm gonna die. That's what it is. They think I'm gonna die, or I'm gonna die at a young age. I'm gonna live longer. That's what's gonna happen. I'm going to live longer, and I'm gonna have a good life. Like everything is gonna be so good for me. And then they curse themselves. I don't understand like how they are not picking up or realizing that they are cursing themselves. Like everyone over there is fucking cursed. Everyone is cursed. Everyone has bad luck. Everyone is going through some things. You going through some things because you sitting there and you doing shit to people. And then I'm like, the energy comes back. You can't do work on everybody because the work is going to come back to you. It's going to hurt you. It's going to come back to you worse. That's the rule. It comes back to you worse. 10 times as worse, 10 times as bad. Why? And then do you still want to do the curse? That's the rule. They ask you, you know, if you do this, if you invoke this spirit and you wake this spirit up, you know, the energy's gonna come back. It tells you, fucking tells you, the energy is gonna come back to you, and when it comes back to you, it's gonna come back 10 times as bad. And it's the same thing as when they want to do beauty spells. Like I learned this shit when I was 18. I was in college and I was doing my research. Doing my research. And you want to do a beauty spell, the beauty spell curses you. It curses whoever's doing the spell. That's what a beauty spell does. It'll curse you to be cursed. 10 years. For 10 years. It takes away a piece of your life. You start looking old and crazy and all. You know, it's rules to this. And it's like, I learned this when I was in college. I was in Sullivan County and I did a whole bunch of research on this shit. And I was like, oh hell no. Like I wanted to do it, but then I was like, and I saw like what was happening to the people that did it and how they cursed themselves. I was like, I'm not doing this, but I am aware of it. And then every time they want to sit here and they want to do shit to people, they don't understand that the energy comes back and they curse themselves 10 times. Like in the book, it was 10x. 10 times as bad, 10 times as worse. It's gonna come back to you 10 times. You doing a beauty spell, that's gonna fuck up your own looks for 10 times as bad. So I was like, what? Like, if I wanted to change something within myself, I was like, it's gonna curse you for 10 years. I was like, what? I never did it. I never did any kind of spell because I look it up. I'm reading, I'm looking this information up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not cursing myself. I'm not cursing myself. I'm not giving myself 10 years of bad luck. And these people, I don't understand like how they do it. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing to do a beauty spell. It's nothing to curse their money. It's nothing to try to take their destiny. You're cursing yourself. You are literally cursing yourself. You're cursing your bloodline. You're cursing your children. You're cursing your entire life. It tells you. It fucking tells you. You want to sit there and you want to do shit. You need to look up information. You need to like really do your research because you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting your own life. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I'm on my business. I just do my cleansings. I learned how to do cleansings and to cleanse myself from the negative energies. So I just cleanse because everybody want to be a witch. Everybody want to sit here and play in magic. Everybody want to sit there and do stuff and hurt other people, and then you don't know, right? You don't know. They think that you don't know. I know how to protect myself. Like you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. Like you're gonna try and do all this shit nah, that's just not gonna work on me because I am aware. I am I am up. Like you can't sit there and play with me like whatever. Return to senders are effective in returning energy back. The energy is going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. It's going to curse them. They're throwing curses out. I'm like, yo, that shit's gonna come back to you. It's gonna stick to you, and you curse yourself. You curse your bloodline. You curse your children. Like, oh my God. Like, you don't know? You don't know? They do all these beauty spells. Beauty spells backfires. And then it just makes your life better. That's all that happens. Your life gets better. You look better. They do all this stuff to attack you, and the only thing it does, it just makes you better. They doing all this stuff, and all it does is just makes me better. It makes me protect myself even harder. I'd be like, oh hell no. It makes me do more return to senders. It makes me cleanse myself more. If I forget, I have it in my purse. It's like, no, it's in the shower. I'm in the shower. I use salt in the shower, eggshells in the shower. It's for cleansing. I cleanse my spirit every day. There's Florida water. There's bottles around here, but I have it in the spray. It's just convenient, so I can just spray it on myself. Even if I had clothes on, I could spray it on my clothes, and it's on my clothes, and I'm okay because it's on my clothes. But it's like once this is on your body, like once Florida water is on you, this has Florida water. This has a lot of Florida water in it. But once it's on you, it's going to protect you. It dries in your skin and it's going to protect you. That's the entire purpose of it. Is to protect you, to make things better, ward away evil, enhance your intuition, and it's just gonna make everything better. And I'm just like, you know what? Like this shit, they're not gonna get me. They're not gonna get me. Like, I'm gonna do my return to senders. The energy is gonna go back. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay. What am I thinking about? What I'm gonna do in the summer. I'm gonna go to the botanical gardens, and they have like the flowers, all the flowers, the gardens. You get to get to be there, walk around, go to the beach, sit in the sand, drinking alcoholic drinks, getting fucked up by the beach, and having a good fucking time. Jumping in the water. Yeah, I get in the dirty water. I get wet. I don't care. I go in the water. I just enjoy life. It's like I'm alive. And these people still doing this shit. And it's like, I'm alright. Like, nothing's happening to me. I am okay. I'm okay. It's a beautiful sunny day. And I'm just like, the weather's warm. And I'm like, yo, everything's gonna be okay. For me, that is. You know, the people doing negative work, the work is gonna go back to them. And it's going to stick. And it's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt their children. It's gonna hurt their bloodline. The people that they love the most. That's who it hurts. And it's like, you know, I can't feel bad and I can't feel sorry. And it's like, why do you choose to live life this way? It's like, you know, you can pray for good things to come into your life and be blessed forever, but they choose to be evil, and they choose to hurt people, and the energy is gonna come back to them, and it's gonna hurt them, and everything bad is gonna happen to them. And it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to feel bad because I cleansed myself? Like, no. Like, you know, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. When you feel energy is around you, you feel something is off, do a return asunder. Get you some splash. You know, it don't even have to be mine. You can just get Florida water. Florida water works. Florida water is a cologne. Florida water is to protect you from the negative energies. It's been around for years, since the 1800s. Why has it been around so long? People always doing shit. They've been doing it for years. The 1200s, they always doing stuff. And we have to learn how to protect ourselves. You know, they wanted us to forget so they could keep doing stuff to us. But we gotta know. We have to know how to protect ourselves and take care of ourselves. Break these generational curses. Move forward. Don't fuck up the bloodline, you know? Who you're with does matter, because the energy that they have is like, when you're with someone, it's like you're bonded. It's like whatever they got, you got. And then if you come together with somebody with nasty energy, they're gonna curse you. And it's like, oh, I'm not doing that. Like, you know, you gotta really look into who are you with and who you choose to be with, because not everyone is a good person. And the whole thing is, it's like, when you choose to be with a person, you have to see how a person is, their bloodline, like, how fucked up are they? You know, you don't, it's like, how you even gonna ask? Like, oh, how are things? Or I don't even know how to have a conversation about that, because I don't bother. I'll be like, oh, hell no, I'm not, no. I'm good. I'm good. I don't even bother. But it's like, the family, where you come from, does matter. My family's cursed. They all do shit. I stay away from all of them. I don't fuck with none of them. Stay away. And it's like, nah, like, I don't even want to try to be cordial. I'm good. No, I don't miss them. You know, so whoever I choose to be with, their family does matter, because I don't have family. So I do look at that, because I don't have family like that. And the family does matter. Where you come from does matter. Like, how fucked up are you? How fucked up is the bloodline? Like, oh my God, like, y'all didn't figure this shit out yet? I can't even say that, because then, you know, you don't want them to feel bad. So it's like, you know, you see it. You see this shit. You be like, you know what? It's not gonna work out. Sorry. This is not gonna work out. Whatever. I am rambling. I am talking. Just do your return ascenders. Just do your return ascenders. It's like, whenever you feel energy is off. Energy is not your energy. Cleanse it. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your body. and do some return ascenders. Return ascenders are going to help you. It's going to free you from whatever they're trying to do to you, and whatever happens to them is not your problem. You don't have to feel sorry for anyone, because they didn't care what would have happened to if you died or if you passed away. They didn't care. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to die, but you didn't die. The energy's gonna go back to them. It's gonna stick to them. Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta die. Like I'm waiting. Just who gonna pass away? You know, but this is in reference to people that I know. You know, this is not like for everyone. This is like whatever's going on with me. It's like, you know, the energy goes back. That's all it is. It's going to go back. Leave with love. Stay positive. Vibe high. And do some return ascenders. Get any kind of tea light, any color, because it is going to help. Leave with love. Bye.